What if I told you that the Supreme Court stepping in and making sure that Donald Trump could get on the ballot in the primary state of Colorado, and in effect that no state can bar him from being on the ballot based on this insurrection charge? What if I told you if that was a good thing? What if I told you that in the long run, that's going to be better not just for Donald Trump, but for all of us? That's what we're going to cover today, right here on Calling It Out. All right, people, let's get into the story. The story that's got all the Democrats pulling their hair out. You look on cable media, people are going ballistic. Now, we all know in life, there's shortcuts you could take. And some people take shortcuts because they think, well, I'm going to get to the destination much quicker. And I get that when you're trying to get somewhere fast. It's an easy out. Sometimes that's cool. But what about when things really matter? Do you really want to take a shortcut? Now, sometimes you got to put in the hard work. You got to stand on principle. You got to do the hard thing. With the Supreme Court stepping into the ring, that's what's going to happen here. The Democratic Party is going to have to do it the right way, the hard way. They're going to have to beat Donald Trump at the ballot box. And at the end of the day, if we're going to be one country, I think that's what's necessary. Look at it this way. Let me paint you a picture from not so long ago. Something that speaks to the heart of perseverance and doing things the hard way. Think about the civil rights movement back in the 1950s and the 1960s. Here was a group of folks, just ordinary folks, who were tired of the shortcuts that some people were taking to justice. Here was a group of people that knew that shortcuts just weren't going to cut it. That we're going to have to take the long route. We're going to have to change the laws. We're going to get out, we're going to march, we're going to protest, we're going to boycott. We're going to use our political will. We're going to use all our muscle. We got to go all the way for this to happen. It's that important, and it requires that much effort. Just take a look at the Montgomery bus boycott. When Rosa Parks wouldn't give up a seat, that bus boycott, that wasn't overnight, man. That bus boycott took us a year to get that. People don't realize that. People were walking to school, walking to work for a year for the bus boycott to work. There was no quick fix. For that to work, we had to be relentless. For over a year, we did what it took because we knew in order to get what we wanted, it was going to require the long way around. Because sometimes there is no short way around. Get where I'm going with this? See, this thing with Donald Trump, with the Democratic Party, what it seems like they want is a shortcut. They say, oh, Trump's the boogeyman. We got to get rid of Trump. And the only way they think we can get rid of Trump is by getting a shortcut. The Democrats don't get it. Just listen to Sunday from The View.
The bottom line is we're going to have a Joe Biden, Donald Trump matchup. That's the deal. What we need to be looking at are the down ballot tickets. Now, stay with me here. The Supreme Court yesterday said that what's going to matter for an insurrectionist is that Congress has to pass legislation. Donald Trump is insulated from any of these court cases unless Congress acts. Congress is up for grabs, as you will admit. Republicans have a razor slim majority. Californians, please go out and vote for those Democrats. Give the House and Congress to the Democrats, and you will see Donald Trump go down.
Shortcut, shortcut, shortcut. They ain't gonna cut it, sister. Sometimes you gotta take the long cut. Isn't she a prosecutor or something? Sometimes you gotta take the long route, Sonny. The ballot box. See, I'm not here to tell you if he should be able to be charged with insurrection or if the insurrection charge should stop him from running for president. The truth is, man, Donald Trump defies all odds, man. All bets are off when it comes to Donald Trump. Donald Trump is not a regular person. For whatever reason, the rules that apply to Donald Trump are not the same rules that apply for everyone else. And don't tell me it's any white guy. Nah, it's not any white guy. Because if that was Joe Biden, it'd be different. You got to have a certain set of skills. Should Donald Trump be on the ballot? Man, that's for the courts to decide. My thing is this. Don't tell me the only way you're going to be able to stop Trump is by the courts. Because, see, what the people want matters. You can't make the people not want what they want. So what's going to happen? is the Democratic Party are going to have to do it old school. They're going to have to come out, get voters excited, and beat Trump at getting votes. And you don't get to say, oh my God, it's not fair. A lot of things in life aren't fair. The reason why I say this is actually going to be better, it's actually going to be better because I'm not here for parties. I'm here for us. I'm here for us as a people. I'm here for us to get a better shake for my government. I'm here for the parties to have to bend to the will of the people. And what's going to have to happen is Joe Biden is going to have to come up with a better plan. And his plan better be about attracting votes. And then Trump, if Trump really wants to get back in office, he's going to have to come with a better plan. He's going to have to broaden this coalition. He ain't going to get it done with the same amount of people that he had in 2020 because obviously that didn't work. So we the people get to benefit from this. We got independent candidates running. Dr. Cornel West, RFK Jr., Claudia, De La Cruz, Jill Stein, Dr. Jill Stein, Dr. Cornel West. I called him doctor. Well, I respect him, okay? We got all these forces happening at one time, folks. And what I'm saying is, this is an opportunity. I think, you know how the Democrats love saying, never before has there been more and more important election. This is the election of our lifetimes. I believe that if we want this country to be a different country, if we want to change politics in America, this is the most important election of our lifetime. But that doesn't mean you go vote Democrat and pretend like nothing else matters. Nah, it's the most important election of our time because we can extract some concessions out of these parties that I don't think we'd be able to do on a regular day. This ain't no regular election. This ain't no regular situation. We got Donald Trump. A lot of people don't want him. We got Joe Biden. A lot of people don't want him. And we got options on the independent circuit. See, if you got a little creativity, if you're willing to think outside the box, this may be an opportunity for us to do some real makeovers. I'm all for the Democratic Party being totally reshaped. I'm tired of the Democratic Party getting the black vote without putting anything out there. Giving us the black vote and having black field hands come out and tell us how great the Democrats are, even though they got nothing specifically in their plans for black Americans. I'm tired of the working class getting little or nothing from either of these parties. That's got to change. If you're one of those people that think Donald Trump shouldn't be on the ballot, I hear you, man. You don't get what you want. But if you want Donald Trump to stay out of that White House, what you gonna do about it? What are you willing to do? What is your party willing to do? Not what they're willing to say. Not that they're willing to put out a narrative that says Donald Trump is the Klan member. That's not getting anything done for us. How do we benefit from perpetuating this idea that Donald Trump's the worst person in the world? I don't get anything out of that. But if you want to put some policies behind your words, you want to put some actions behind your words that makes people get off the couch, that makes people want to come out, that makes people want to get behind whatever the candidate, whether it be Dr. West, Dr. Stein, RFK, Claudia De La Cruz, Joe Biden, or Trump, whatever it is, at the end of the day, it's going to be about what you're willing to put out there, what you're willing to put behind your name, what you're willing to do to get those people excited about your campaign. There will be no shortcuts. Now remember, the Montgomery bus boycott, it was a year. We don't got exactly a year left. We got what? 8 months? You got 8 months to get it done. You got 8 months before Election Day. So in 8 months, are you willing to walk miles? Are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to go through the struggle? Are you willing to do the heavy lifting? I'm just saying, you ain't going to be able to just fall back and rely on the courts to get it done for you. What I'm saying is, Democratic Party, what are you willing to do? I'm going to sit back, I'm going to watch it. We all going to sit back and watch what you're going to be willing to do. Republican candidates, Nikki Haley's done. We on to the general, baby. Independent candidates, what are you willing to do? What's your vision going to be? Corporate media, and those people that are in corporate media who know better, who know it's important and it's only fair. The independent candidates be given an opportunity to have a stage. Are you willing to put your neck out to make sure that happens? If you're not willing to do that, don't tell me how Donald Trump shouldn't be president. If you are capable for a party that's not willing to make a level playing field, that doesn't want to allow Democrats and independents and Donald Trump be on the same playing field so that we can take a look and so the American people can make a decision, not in a paternalistic, I'm going to choose for you type of way, but nah, where you're going to actually have to make sure that the people want what you got. Not where you can demand that they give in because you know what's best, but because free will. Free will. Sacrifice. A better deal. The better option. Because that's what's going to take. You can cry if you want to, but you either get it done or you don't. You may say, man, Tim Black, man, that's not better for our party. I get it. You might. It may not be. It may not be better for your party. But I believe it's better for America.